A last-minute change of plans for two adaptive athletes flying from Boston to Denmark.
So right before takeoff, those two athletes were told they had to deplane, and now backlash is brewing against the airline.
So that airline is responding to this. NBC 10's Alicia Palumbo is live from Logan Airport. Alicia, so what happened here?
Well, Raul, we should start off with the fact that these two adaptive athletes say that they're sharing their story in the hopes that no one else has to go through this. Marlee Robinson and Desi Forte had flown on the same flight from here at Logan to Copenhagen 10 days earlier. But when they were about to fly home earlier this week, they were told they needed to get off the plane. They had been playing in a Volt hockey tournament, which is a wheelchair hockey league for people with physical disabilities in Denmark and Sweden. Their team, the Boston Whiplash, had even won a bronze medal. But they say all the joy from that was quickly dashed when they tried to fly home. They say they later learned it was an issue with the design of this specific aircraft they were flying on. In the cargo area, where their roughly 400-pound adaptive wheelchairs would be stored during the flight, there are extra fuel tanks, and if their wheelchairs were to pierce those fuel tanks in the cargo, there would obviously be a major safety issue. But they were frustrated. They didn't get that explanation, or any explanation really, until much later on.
We were sitting in our seats ready for takeoff. Everyone had boarded the plane, and for them to come on and say, you have to get off with no explanation other than your chair is too heavy.
I'm kind of disgusted. I mean, so many people with disabilities have to go through this horrible stuff all the time, and it's just not right.
Marlee and Desi obviously upset about all of this. The airline did put them up in a hotel and were able to get them out on a flight the following day. Scandinavian Airlines telling us that this was a miscommunication, that they actually needed a special permit to fly with these wheelchairs, and they should have been alerted to that when they booked the flights online. The airline says they are dealing with that issue right now. For now, we're live at Logan Airport. Alicia Palumbo, NBC 10 Boston.